Welcome to our video about the Test Locations Generate Calendar subtab. If you have not already done so, we urge you to view the two preceding videos, Comply 3.0 Test Locations Configure and Comply 3.0 Test Locations Calendar Exceptions, as they cover critical information to prepare you for using the Generate Calendars feature. Okay, with that out of the way, let's proceed. Generating monthly appointment calendars is a key function in Comply. Calendar generation creates randomized monthly appointments for Comply clients based on their phase frequency and test location as assigned in packs, and it combines these values with the test location schedule and any exceptions as found in the Configure and Calendar Exceptions subtabs for each location. You must use this Generate Calendar subtab to create calendar appointments every month for the following month, before the first day of that month. As we described in the introduction, calendar generation considers a lot of information to correctly generate appointments. Here is a comprehensive list, and I'll describe it carefully. Ensure the schedules in the Test Locations Configure subtab are correct. Enter any calendar exceptions for the following month into the Calendar Exceptions subtab. Confirm the phase settings found in the Admin Phases subtab are set properly. To quickly review, the frequency value is set in packs. Max appointments per week is set here in Comply to determine the most appointments Comply will schedule Sunday through Saturday for clients assigned to this phase. The Do Not Schedule checkbox is used to exempt any clients assigned to this phase from being scheduled at all, for example, if they only test quarterly. Lastly, the generation will honor any individual excuse dates or associations set for a client as long as they are in place before you generate the calendar. Now that the preliminaries are done, let's generate some calendars. First, select the month and the year for which you would like to generate. Normally this should be a future month. Comply will allow you to generate a calendar for the current month if you miss doing this before the first, but it will not allow you to delete the calendar once it's generated. Also note, it's okay to generate calendars more than 1 month in advance if you wish. Okay, highlight one or more locations to generate. I'll select 3 and click the Generate button. The progress bar at the top will show you the generation in progress with the specific location shown to the right of the progress bar. Any locations that are queued display a status of scheduled in the status column. Once the generation is underway for one or more locations, you can leave the tab or close the desktop altogether and check back later. The generation is complete. We see in the status column that all 3 locations display complete. You'll notice one displays omissions in the outcome column. An omissions outcome does not mean failure, but simply indicates not all clients could be scheduled for their full frequency value. If you see omissions, click on the Log subtab, select the location for which you would like to see the omissions, and the grid displays specific clients who were not fully scheduled and the reason why. For Ely, we see some clients had a whopping frequency of 14, but checking the Ely Configure tab, we see that they are only open 3 days a week, totaling 12, or in this case, 13 days a month. In this case, you could highlight the calendar row for Ely in the grid and select the Delete button to delete the calendar. You could then make whatever changes you need, either Ely Schedule in the Configure tab or reduce the phase frequency, and generate the calendar again. As a matter of fact, you can delete and regenerate calendars as many times as you need, as long as you do it before the first of the month. Finally, once the generation is complete, we urge you to double-check the results in the Calendar tab. For each location, filter the calendar for just that location and look at the appointments. We know that Ely is only open 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, so all that looks good. Move on to check the next location, Fallon New Frontiers, and this also looks great. And that's it. We've covered everything you need to begin generating calendars. You're ready to try this yourself. Thank you for joining us today.